Okay. I feel better. I feel much better. Whew. Gosh, I don't know. I just, this lemonade, it gets to me after a while. I don't know what it is. But, anyways, here we go. We're another episode of Brandon's Room. And, guess what? We're back in Brandon's room. That's what's up, y'all. If anybody ever listened to any previous episodes, Brandon's room has been going mobile. And, I went to previous places such as, I don't know. I went to a lot of random places. Edith's house, a car, Tony's house, just a whole bunch of like places that I don't normally go. But that's where I've been anyways. So on this episode of Brandon's Room, guess what? What's that, Brandon? Well, you just got to guess. Well, I already know the answer. That's me talking to myself and answering my own question. Anyways, so my friend Smiley's coming. He lives like 3 blocks away. I called him. I was like, what are you doing? He's like, nothing. And I was like, cool. Are you bored? He's like, kinda. And I was like, well, do you want to come over? And he's like, what are we going to do? I was like, dude, I got something fun we can do. Little does he know, he's going to be on a show called Brandon's Room. Brandon's Room. That's anyways. So he's on his way here. He said he doesn't have a car, and I was like, dude, walk. It's 3 blocks, man. Come on. All right, fine. And I was like, so you better run. Well, it's already, I don't know how long it's been since I called him. It's been a few minutes, not really a lot. Anyways, I got ready for him. I'm dressed to impress right now. I'm going to treat this guy like a lady. He is going to love it. He's going to love it. I mean, really, dude. Anyways, my friend's, whoops, I knocked my phone. I don't know why I did that. Anyways, yeah, he's a good guy. He's got a girlfriend and a child, which he loves dearly, as far as I know. I haven't heard him ever say he doesn't love them. He seems happy. He's always smiling, hence the name Smiley. I wonder how he got that name. I never asked, really. Or maybe I did ask. It's just I don't remember. There goes me, not knowing anything again. That happens to the best of us, you know? That's me drinking my Minute Maid lemonade here. Minute Maid lemonade. That rhymes. But anyways, yeah, we've been hombres. We've been hanging out. We haven't hung out really this summer. I don't know why. We should probably get into that. I don't know. It's just like he works, I work, and that's pretty much it. Yep. I think that's pretty much it. I don't have any other excuse other than that. This kid works at Smiley works at Buffalo Wild Wings. He makes wings for a living. Boneless, bone-in, burgers. I don't know. He makes a ton of stuff. And he's worked there for a while now. I remember he used to work at Taco Bell. Oh, God, that was forever ago. Jeez. Anyways. Yeah, Smiley. I don't know a lot about his past. Don't know a lot about his future. I just know about him now. And he's on his way here, as far as I know. That's all I know. And, yeah, we used to, oh, man, what is it? Valentine's Day. Me and Smiley. I'm gonna go into this random stuff right here. Okay, Valentine's Day, 2012. I don't even remember what date it was on. I think it was like February 14th, if I'm right. If I'm wrong, oh well. There's nothing I can do about it. My life's over as we know it. Anyways, Valentine's Day. Went to see The Vow. I went with a couple hombres, and he went with his girlfriend. We were in the same showing. Did not know that we were in the same showing until after the movie was over. So, okay, movie's over. Cool, whatever. Run into each other. Twisted Metal came out that day. Yeah, Twisted Metal. I had bought in it. That was the last video game I had bought, and I think it came out on, yeah, it came out on Valentine's Day, if I'm right. If I'm wrong, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm wrong. Anyways, we played it. We stayed up. I had just bought in juice boxes. And, oh, Smiley's calling me right now. Hold on. Just a second. Hello? Oh, you're here? Yeah. All right, sweet. I'll be out there and give me 1 second. All right. Okay, well, I'll go back to that story, and we'll be right back with Smiley.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Beyond measure.
I'm gonna show you how great I am. Last night I cut the light off in my bedroom, hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark. I'm gonna show you how great I am. Only last week I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean I make medicine sick. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
This kid's gonna be the best kid in the world. This kid's gonna be somebody better than anybody ever knew.
I'm gonna show you how great I am. I have wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder in jail. I'm gonna show you how great I am. All of you chumps are gonna bow when I whoop him. All of you. I know you got him. I know you got him picked, but the man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
But somewhere along the line, you changed. You stopped being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame, like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Because if you're willing to go through all the battling you gotta go through to get to where you want to get, who's got the right to stop you? I mean, maybe some of you guys got something you never finished, something you really want to do, something you never said to someone, something. And you're told no, even after you pay your dues. Who's got the right to tell you that? Who? Nobody. It's your right to listen to your gut. It ain't nobody's right to say no. After you earn the right to be where you want to be and do what you want to do. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were all meant to shine as children do. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same, as we are liberated from our own fear. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure.
All of you chumps are gonna bow when I whoop him. All of you. I know you got him. I know you got him picked, but the man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
I don't remember my first computer. I don't even know. Yeah, but I don't know. It keeps saying like, "Do you want the updates?" And I don't want updates, and so I don't. I always postpone them, and then when I shut them off, when I shut off my computer and I forget about it, then it takes like 20 minutes to shut off, and it really makes me mad. So like if I'm trying to sleep or something, I'm like, "Oh, those stupid updates!" Like you never had that experience?
Yeah. They keep coming up, and sometimes it stops everything.
Even if you're not connected to the internet, it still says you need updates. Like,
I want updates.
Oh, so you're on an episode of Brandon's Room. Brandon's Room is this concept I came up with of you're in my room. I never tell anybody who comes what we're going to be doing. Every time I record an episode of Brandon's Room, nobody even knows. Like, it's on YouTube. but you never probably go on my YouTube, so you'd probably never know.
No.
I only have like a few episodes uploaded right now, but I got like some that I haven't, and I bring my stuff with me at random places and nobody ever knows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so it works really good. And so that's Brandon's room, the whole concept. That's pretty intense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I gotta be careful what I say now.
Why is that? It's not like anybody's ever gonna hear this.
I thought you put it on YouTube.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you don't have to tell anybody. I haven't told anybody.
Oh, you haven't?
Well, only people that's been on Brandon's room. When have I ever said to you, hey, Smiley, have you listened to Brandon's room?
Have you listened to that? That's funny. No,
Yeah, but I don't want you to tell anybody because I need to get people that I don't know. I mean, people that I do know on Brandon's room that I haven't got yet.
So you're trying to get people to do this without letting them know?
Yeah, right.
Why don't we call some people right now?
No, hold on. Well, Ben's on his way here.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. So we're gonna do this right before we get it in here with Ben. If I told him my phone's gonna shut off, and so just to ring my doorbell. And so he's gonna come to my door and I'm be like, oh hey, come in. And so yeah, that's gonna be the story right there. Minute Maid lemonade. I was messing with it earlier and I think it rhymes. Minute Maid lemonade. You don't think it rhymes?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what have you been up to, dude? Like, I haven't seen you all summer.
I don't know.
Like, did you get new glasses?
Yeah.
Dude, me too.
When did I get these?
I got mine in
A
June.
couple
Tell
months ago.
tell me you got them in June. No?
Oh, wait.
I got mine in June.
Yeah, I did. I got
June
two.
26th, I got mine. When'd you get yours?
Alright, I know this. We went to Minneapolis on the 25th of June. So I ran out of contacts and I need to get glasses, so it was probably like 24, 25.
The 25th of June?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah? Why?
Because I didn't have anything to see and I was going to go out of town, so I needed...
Oh, so you got them the same day?
Yeah.
Where'd you get them at?
Over, I don't know what that
The one at,
by GTL.
Yeah, by GTL, and then, what is it? State Farm's over there? Probation officers, where all the bad kids go?
Gangsters trying to learn.
Yeah. Did you ever go to GTL? No? You thug life.
I am pretty thug.
I'm pretty thug, too. I went there.
I never been.
I wasn't even gangster. For me, it would be like gays trying to learn.
Gays trying to learn.
Just a gay guy trying to learn. You know, I'm not gay, but
You're not gay.
that's the only thing I don't even know.
Are you homosexual?
I'm a homo. I'm homo something. That's for sure.
You're homo something.
It's debatable right now. Have you ever been sexually confused?
No.
Me neither. Yeah.
What do you mean sexually confused? Like you
No,
don't know.
exactly what I mean is have you
So
ever,
like what you're saying is you look like at a girl and you're confused about it. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm saying have you ever been sexually confused?
No. I don't get it. I don't get that.
I don't get it
How
either.
can you be sexually confused?
I don't know. Like, have you ever been sexually and then just confused at the same time?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't know. I can't answer that for you. It's a tough question, right?
Yeah, never been confused while being sexually whatever.
I don't know if I've ever been sexually. So, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this Minute Maid lemonade here again.
Vikings, you excited for football?
Oh yeah, dude. Who's your team?
I don't have a team.
You don't have a favorite NFL team?
Oh, Ben's calling me.
Just don't answer him right now.
Okay.
Why, was he on his way to pick you up? He said he had to pick somebody up.
It was probably me.
Really?
Because he called me like probably 2-3 hours ago saying, let's go fishing. And I was like, I don't have a car right now. And he's like, you at your house? And I said, yeah. And he just hangs up.
Oh.
And I'm like, I never heard of him again.
Oh, well, if he hung up, then he should know by law you're not supposed to answer.
What?
What?
I don't get that. What?
By law, by the code of ethics.
Oh, I'm not
Mine,
supposed to answer.
anyways. If you hang up on me, you call me back. Why would I answer you?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Because you're confused like I am right now. Like, why has Ben calling me?
Right.
Because he hung up earlier. So
Sexually confused. Let's go back to...
Sexual. I'm not even...
That goes back to what I previously stated. You're sexually confused.
I'm confused, just not
Sexually.
yeah.
But you don't have a favorite NFL team? If you had to pick, don't say Steelers.
Probably
It would probably be the Steelers. You know how I knew that?
because Livy.
She's a Steelers fan?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say because you're Mexican and you work at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, I had no idea. No. The only reason why I would go for Steelers is because Livy went for him last year. So.
That's because they went to the Super Bowl, didn't they?
But I don't hate anybody, so
Oh.
it's not like.
Oh, I'm a Vikings fan. Dude, I got tickets to the season opener. I'm going to go there this year.
Did you really?
September 9th against Jacksonville Jaguars.
Where at?
Minneapolis.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, check it out. All right, so that's Percy Harvin, number 12 jersey that I got. 50th anniversary, may I say. I hate to brag. Gosh, just a moment of silence for that. Like, and then I got number 69, Jared Allen. Oh, my God. Whew. Just let that settle in your mind there. Oh, it's settled in mine.
I don't know. The first thing that came up to my mind throughout that whole sentence that you just said, 69.
Yeah, I figured. That's what happens to everybody. Like, if I'm wearing, like, Jared Allen, I also have a Jared Allen shirt, and it says 69. And they're like, oh, 69. I was like, well, yeah, you know, obviously, you know what 69 is. In NFL terms, that's a number and not a position. Have you ever been confused in the 69?
What? In the 69?
Have you ever been confused 69-wise?
What do you mean 69?
Have you ever been confused if that's just a number or if it actually means something?
Yeah, it means something. You know what?
What's it mean? What's it mean?
Alright, I've gone to Barnes and Nobles and there's this book called the Book of Sex or Bible of Sex or some shit. In there you will see descriptions.
Was it written by Jesus?
I don't even know. It could be.
Did you say you will see the scripture?
I just scrolled through it and I remember seeing that 69 and yeah, it showed two people.
What did scripture say? Was it like
It showed a picture.
Really? They have pictures in the Bible?
Yeah. Well, not
Children's Bible, huh?
children's Bible.
Children's sex Bible. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh.
I think it was one of those books where you switch every day, and every day there's a certain position.
Every day? Just like the Mayan calendar runs out December 21st, 2012, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you believe in the end of the world?
No.
No?
I don't.
You're not going to stock up? You're not going to do anything for it?
I'll probably get in shape. That's about it. Cause
Why would you get in shape for the end of the world to die when everybody's going to be dead? Nobody's going to see you alive.
I don't know. I do think something big is going to happen, but I don't think the world's going to end.
Like, what do you think's big's going to happen?
I don't know. I really don't know. Like maybe something supernatural will happen. Just not like a sudden just everybody dies.
Like supernatural as in like what? Like you get to see God and God comes down and it's like
no, nothing like that. I just feel like
what about Godzilla?
Maybe, yeah.
That's God.
Things.
His God's in his name.
Godzilla.
Good. Yeah, Godzilla.
God's coming.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Godzilla. Oh, Godzilla. What movie was that on? There was like they were doing a parade in Japan and there was a Godzilla float. I think it was Rush Hour. The car runs into the float and then it's Godzilla and so it starts moving and then the Japanese guy's like, oh, Godzilla, and he starts running.
I don't remember.
Oh, do you know what I'm talking about though? No. Oh, I'm trying to think. If I remember the movie, I don't remember. Some black guy was in it. I assume Chris Tucker. Yeah.
In Rush Hour, yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen Rush Hour?
Yeah.
It's one of the Rush Hours.
I know, but I don't know that part that you're talking
Oh.
about. I do remember seeing one of those dragon things.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God. Are you a Jackie Chan fan?
Yeah. Oh, why? Is that a bad thing?
No, I'm just asking you. Just ignore my facial expressions of
why. It's hard to ignore. It looks like something's
Don't
wrong.
look at me. Don't look at me. There's a reason why I don't have a camera on.
Oh.
Because I just want to remember the conversation and not the face.
Why?
No reason.
Is it one of those Chinese audio porn type of
No,
things?
dude, you can't get Chinese audio porn in America because it's strictly illegal. Okay? Like, women in China who record audio porn, they can go to prison for that, dude.
Why?
Because in China, they think it's a bad representation or something. I don't know. Even though we all know what Chinese girls and guys do. Have you not seen the videos on the internet? I mean, or maybe that's Japan. You know, they could just say it's Japan because Japan's like the ugly brother. You know? And then when they're bad, they get punished by like a tsunami or something.
That's true.
But what What do you think big's gonna happen at the end of the world?
I don't know. Maybe like a big drought or a really terrible storm
A drought?
or earthquake or something. I
Really?
don't know. That's what I'm saying by supernatural.
Oh, I think so. You're saying natural disaster.
Yeah, natural disaster.
I got 2 words on what I think's gonna happen. You ready for it? Zombie apocalypse.
Zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, either
That's
that or it's
funny.
gonna be like Resident Evil, and there's gonna be a T virus.
You
You know, something like it, where there's a virus created, and it spreads, and there's only one person that's immune to it.
You really think
Yeah.
that's gonna happen?
Dude, could you imagine, like, if zombies were real, right? Zombie apocalypse comes, bam, whatever, right? Zombies eat everything in their path. Well, animals like dead stuff, right? So they smell dead stuff. Imagine zombie squirrels, zombie tigers, zombie fish, zombie sharks.
I don't think that can spread that far.
You don't think it could?
I think if it were to get to an animal, it'd just die.
Why? Well, it would just die, and then it could turn into a zombie. Why can't animals be zombies? You never see on zombie movies, like, a zombie flying squirrel.
Exactly.
Or,
Or
like-
like they die. I mean, it's just maybe the disease is too strong for the animal.
No, bats don't die. Bats are filled with diseases. We get bit by a bat, we die.
Yeah.
Or, well, we just turn
why
into-
aren't they sick and diseased? And
Why
they
are
have it?
vampires dead, but not bats? See, I don't get it. Because
Vampires
vampires
are-
are technically dead, but I can have
Vampires
normal...
aren't even real. It's like a unicorn. They're never real.
Why?
Or a fairy. They're never real.
A unicorn is real. If I go buy a white horse,
That's
I'll go buy a white horse and put a stupid little horn on it.
It's not a
just
unicorn.
like one no bigger than like a little baby carrot.
It's a chode.
Yeah. just get Ben over here and cut off his whatever he has. I don't even his flap.
His flap.
I don't even know. I haven't personally seen it.
That loose skin hanging down.
That ornament that goes on the Christmas tree every year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it detaches. He has a button, presses to inflate. It's how he floats when he goes swimming so he doesn't drown. Inflation, begin. This little, you see this little thing just like bobbing. Anyways, it's enough. I don't want. I'm getting uncomfortable. So what do you?
Are you sexually confused right now?
Am I sexually confused?
Are you? You said it's getting a little uncomfortable talking about.
I'm talking about Ben, and he's not here. Well, if he gets here anytime soon.
I don't think he's coming.
Oh,
I believe he does not.
I don't know. He said he's going to talk to Brad. You know it's Brad's last day, I guess. I thought Brad leaves Saturday though.
I did too. I was telling Ben, I was like, let's hang out with Brad all day Friday.
Didn't Will get out of jail?
I thought he did because of what you put on Twitter. I thought he got out.
I thought he told me August 16th. So I was like, oh, Will gets out of jail. He's going to check his Twitter. I asked Lucera. Hold on. Let me pull up Twitter on my phone here. Smiley, what's your Twitter name? I forgot.
Smiley 1514.
Smiley 1514?
Yeah.
Yeah, you follow me and I follow you, huh? I'm BGandon458, just so you know. Will's not out of jail?
I have no idea.
That's what she said. I was like,
I did.
hey,
remember,
shouldn't Will be out of jail? No. I'm going to ask, when's he out? When is he out? Oh, it's officially on Twitter. Did you see? What'd you think of the stuff that we were posting? I laughed how you said babe.
I know.
Babe. My God, Will and Lucero, they always say babe to each other.
I know. That's just funny.
God. Well, it's golden. That's how you talk like Will. Does anybody even say that anymore? I bet Ben says it, huh? No? He will once Will comes around.
Probably. Oh man, once
Yeah.
Will comes around,
Yeah.
dude, I can't wait till he gets out, man.
Dude, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna smoke a blunt with him.
You know what I'm gonna ask him? Did you get a prison tat?
Did you get a prison tat?
Yeah.
He's not even in prison.
I know. But like, I'm gonna ask him all these gay, sexually confused questions. Is there any questions you want me to ask him? That you're scared to ask him? No? You'll ask him?
Yeah.
Name one question you're gonna ask him. I know you're gonna ask him something. And you can't say how you've been because you know how he's been. He's been sexually confused with a lot of gays.
I'm just gonna say, how was it?
You know, in county jail, is there homosexuals?
When I went in there, no, I didn't see any.
You didn't see any?
And I had my own shower, so
Oh, maybe you weren't in there long enough.
I was in there for a week.
That's not long enough.
I know it's
Did you
not.
see what I tweeted? I was like, Will, I didn't see you in July. I was like, how's the vacation?
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, that does. That's hey, you know what? Better him than me.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what he went to jail for.
I went to jail for a couple things.
Like what? Name one.
I think he had some weed on him or something.
Oh. That sucks. He's native, so that's why he went to jail.
He's Nate, that's fucked up.
If that was any other white kid with rich parents, that wouldn't happen. He's native. I don't know if his parents are rich, personally. I've only seen his parents once, I think.
I think I've seen his mom.
Yeah, I think that's who I seen his mom. I don't know. Anyways, he has Lucero. Lucero should be rich. Does she still got a job? I haven't seen her for a long time. I haven't seen anybody for a while. Who have you been hanging out with?
Just Ben and some people in Morningside.
Oh.
That's where I've been mostly, in Morningside.
Really? Are they homosexuals over there? No?
I got them fishing a lot this year.
Really? Why?
I like fishing.
Biggest thing you caught. Name it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Bass.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Biggest thing you caught. Name it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Big fish.
Oh. As in, how, weight-wise, length-wise?
Yeah, it wasn't that big. It was,
What?
I got a picture of it, actually.
You got a picture? So it's a good 2 inches. How big's your screen? You got a new phone? Where'd you get a new phone?
You didn't know I had this one?
No. Last I knew, you had that one, Incredible. It was so incredible that you had that.
It was.
That's so incredible.
I should have kept
That's a razor, huh?
Razor Max.
You better watch out, dude. You might cut yourself.
Oh, it's okay. I got this.
So what? How many hours battery life you got on that?
I don't know. It's like a regular phone, I guess.
Oh, what's so different about the Razor Max?
I guess it has more battery or lasts longer or something.
Yeah. When Brad got a Razor, I was like, ooh, bad idea.
Why?
He'll go through that Razor like it's if he throws it. Anyways. Man, I feel for that kid. I'm waiting for that picture though.
Yeah, you can't find it.
Yep. So, how's working with Ben? How did that happen? Tell me this story. I want to hear it. How is he at work? Any good work stories? Come on, dude. Just tell me. I'm waiting already. I just want to hear one. Just name one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Hey, you're trying to think. Okay. While you're thinking, I'm going to keep asking some more questions. What is the weirdest thing he's done at work? Does he flirt a lot with you? Does he wink in odd situations?
No. It's pretty big.
Is that Ben's hand?
That's my hand.
Oh.
Why? Because it looks fat?
No.
Yeah, that's exactly what
No,
you're thinking.
it just looks like an Asian hand. Let me see. Well, I was saying the fish looks so big and the hand looks so little, so...
Yes, because it's pretty big.
Yep. It's a good, that's a good, what would you say? Almost a foot?
A little bigger than a foot.
Let me see your foot. Yeah, a little bigger than a don't take off your shoe.
No, I'm not.
Oh. I was like, I don't want to see your foot. I was kidding. Oh, that's nice. You know what? I've gone fishing.
Have you?
Virtual fishing.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, they have apps out for that. It's not exciting.
It's not.
Mm. Imagine this, though. Fish aquarium, 3D.
A 3D fish aquarium.
Imagine watching fish on my TV in 3D. Just fish swimming around.
I don't see the point in that.
That would be cool, right?
I guess for
Have you
like
ever-
a hotel or something, yeah, but...
Just in my room. Just have like nothing but have music playing in the background. Like heavy gangster music with Fish Aquarium 3D on.
Maybe if you're trying to fall asleep, it'd be a good idea, but just to like leave there during the day, I don't see the point of that.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that'd be awesome. Or like if like friends come over. Oh, my Fish Aquarium 3D. I left it on. Here's some glasses. Oh, guess what? NWA happens to be on at the same time too. Fish Aquarium 3D. Straight out of Compton.
Straight out of Compton.
Could you imagine that?
Yeah, I guess.
And then skip it to Selena Gomez.
Why Selena Gomez?
What song does she sing?
I don't know.
I don't even know any Selena Gomez.
That's why I'm saying why Selena Gomez.
Who's the girl that sings "Call Me Maybe"? You know the Call Me Maybe song?
I don't know.
She's like, hey, I just missed you. Here's my number, so call me maybe. I don't even know if I got it right.
I might have heard it in the radio.
Dude, how did you not hear Call Me Maybe?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard it.
That's
in the
like the
radio.
14-year-old anthem for 19-year-old guys like me. Like, here's me driving a normal situation. Call me maybe with my hair back and forth and stuff like that. I'm going Willow Smith. I'm acting like I'm listening to Willow Smith with my hair back and forth while driving, listening to Call Me Maybe.
Are you sexually confused right now?
Remember how I told you I might be homosexual? I'm not. Am I sexually confusing you by looking and acting sexually confused?
You look sexually confused sometimes.
Give me an example. Name one scenario off the top of your head. 1, 2, go.
Just like 2 seconds ago when you were singing your anthem or whatever.
What would that scenario be named? I asked you to name a scenario.
Homosexual. No, sexually confused.
Okay, now explain that scenario.
A 19-year-old guy like yourself said, I don't know, whatever that song.
Listen to a 14-year-old anthem.
Yeah.
Repeat it.
Why?
Because you're explaining it to me and I'm helping you.
Yeah, you just explained it for me, so.
I didn't finish though.
Oh, well, that little segment. Or whatever.
Don't act like you never heard Call Me Maybe.
I told you, I probably heard it in the radio or something.
You listen to, like, what radio station do you listen to?
107.1.
Oh. Do you sing Lady Gaga?
Lady who?
Huh?
What did you say? That was funny.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga?
Yeah, Gaga.
Oh, no.
Gaga, ooh la la.
I thought she died already or something.
She didn't die. Dude, she's going to be in Machete Kills.
Is she really?
Have you seen the first Machete? Jessica Alba's in it. Robert De Niro. Dude, did you like it?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, dude, I thought it was awesome. Well, they're making a sequel to it.
Are they?
Charlie Sheen, Mel Gibson.
Charlie Sheen and Mel Gibson.
Yeah. Charlie Sheen's going to be president in there. Can you believe that?
Really?
Yeah, for real.
No.
And then Lady Gaga's in it. That's some good Aquafina water. How's your Aquafina water holding up?
Tastes like water.
Yeah, tastes like water. Do you ever get those waters that just taste funky?
Yeah, I've had a couple waters.
Yeah. So you never told me any stories about Ben at work with you alone. What do you guys do? Do you guys cook?
Yeah.
Do you guys change the music on the jukebox?
We don't have one anymore.
What? They took it out?
Well, not for us. I mean, we had a radio, but they took it away.
Why?
Because we suck at our job.
For real?
Well, that's what they said. But then again, that stupid radio was broken.
Well, it's better than no radio, right?
Yeah, that's true. But they didn't have to take it away.
Okay, so your employer told you suck at your job, so they took away your radio.
Told all of us.
Really? How is that supposed to inspire people to be better?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I would have said? What do I got to do to get that radio back? And then they'll be like, well, first of all, everyone. And then I would be like, no, me specifically. What do I have to do to get that radio back? I got $20.
They would probably tell you you have to do everybody's job.
And you know what I'd say? Okay, fire them.
I would fail at it. I would be like, shit, I'm over here, I'm over there.
No, you know what I'd say? Fire them. And they fire them all, right? Looks like I'm the only one left. I'm going to quit unless I get that radio back. But I'd wait till everybody left, and then I'd be like, oh, look, I got my radio back. And then I'd just take it and leave. They could take it out of my paycheck. Do you like your job? No? Why?
It's terrible. I hate working with food.
What about Livy? Does she like it?
She's alright with it.
What is Livy doing right now?
She's a host and a server.
Oh. Is she working right now?
No.
Oh. Well, you should have brought her. She could have been on Brandon's Room. Would you ever do an episode of Brandon's Room with you and Livy? Talk about your guys'
She
relationship?
would probably be weirded out a little.
For real?
I could see it, yeah.
That's awesome.
What? That's
awesome.
That's, I don't know.
How's it? What?
She'd probably come in here and she'd be like, nah, just wandering.
I'd put her on the spot. I'd ask her a lot of random questions. Could I do that? Would I have your permission to do that?
I've never seen anybody do that to her, but yeah, probably.
Do I have your permission to do that?
Yeah, if she ever wanders in here.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna happen.
But I'm not gonna be in this.
You have to help me.
No, I'm not gonna help.
You have to help me. Do you think Livy would ever hang out if it was just me and her, and I put her on Brandon's room?
Like I said, I think she'd be weirded out.
I could. Come on. That's why I want you here. You got to be here. I got to do a couples episode of Brandon's room, Smiley and Livy. That would be pretty sweet.
That would, I guess.
It would be
I actually don't see the point in these Brandon into rooms.
But because you haven't personally listened to Brandon's room, you don't know what Brandon's room is.
I don't.
You don't. Just wait. When you got YouTube, right? Do you go on there, or do you personally have your own YouTube?
I have my own YouTube.
What?
Actually.
Let's subscribe to me. I'll subscribe back to you. What's your YouTube name?
I don't know.
You don't know your YouTube name?
No, I got it. Like,
why don't you just make it your Twitter name? Universal right there. Universal Twitter name. PS3 name. BGannon458. Xbox Live name. BGannon458. Guess what? MySpace name. BGannon458.
BGannon.
If you have MySpace, add me because I never go on. Anyways, what is it? God, I have everything BGannon458. You want to add me a fantasy football? BGannon458. For real, yeah. You know what I mean? Go jocking. What?
What?
What? Dude, would you be down to do a couples episode? Please tell me yes.
I don't know. I mean, I'm going to start school next week and I have a job and I don't know.
We could do it tomorrow morning.
What if I party tonight and I just pass out somewhere and then I won't be able to
You don't party. Nobody parties around here. They gather.
Oh, yeah, gathering. Like
nobody attends parties in Sioux City area. They only attend gatherings. There can be 20 plus people. At the end of the day, nobody's dancing or anything. You always get those people that are just like, I'm here.
There was a party last week for Julia's going away party.
At Dre's?
Yeah, that was a party.
That was a gathering.
That was a party.
That was a gathering.
There was dancing.
One person dancing named
No,
Julia.
it wasn't dancing.
It
It
was
wasn't
not
one
a
person.
party.
It was,
No.
I was dancing. Ben was dancing. Everybody.
You guys don't dance. You waddle.
We weren't waddling.
I would. I'd waddle.
I was waddling maybe at the end of the night, but that's because I had like a couple too many beers. But
You went from a couple to too many. You just straight skipped a step right there.
well, what else do we do at parties? Just drink.
Gatherings. I don't.
Gatherings. All right,
Dre's
gatherings.
has been popping. She should be charging money.
I know.
Like, oh god, did I just say popping? And it's 2012.
Yeah.
That's popping.
No.
Could I? No.
Well, you could try to bring it back.
I could
to
bring
life.
it back. When was it cool? Like 2011?
A couple years ago.
A couple years ago.
When we were in high school.
I don't remember.
I do.
I was in that Gays to Learning program.
The Gates to Learning program.
Ben's in it right now.
He is.
Yeah, he's not a gangster. He's. Yeah, I don't know. He's just different. Different. Yeah. Moment of silence for that faggot.
Guy trying to learn.
He's a gay.
He's a gay.
Dude, come on. Couples episode. I could be like, you're Maury Povich. You want to do a DNA test? I'm so down.
DNA test?
Yeah, find out if I'm your father.
If you're my father?
Yeah. I'm older than you.
How old are you?
I'm older than you by like a couple days.
How is that even possible for you to be my father?
Dude, you know what it is? Strong immune system.
What?
Strong immune system.
Strong immune system?
Yep.
I don't even look like you. I can't grow out my hair like you can.
No, you can. It's just your choice to cut it.
I've tried before and it doesn't turn out.
How long have you waited? When's the last time you got a haircut?
The last time I had a haircut was last month.
Last month? Middle of the month, beginning of the month, end of the month?
End of the month?
End of the month? 20s or 30?
20s, 30s.
Okay. When's your next haircut?
Once it gets bigger, probably next month.
Next month?
It's every other month. That I
So you
probably
cut
get
your hair every other month.
it. Yeah.
Try skipping 12 months without cutting your hair. I guarantee your hair grows. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a licensed psychiatrist or anything like that, but I guarantee it.
As a matter of fact, winter's coming in. Every winter I grow out my hair.
We should
so-
grow beards. Can you grow facial hair?
Yeah.
Can you go pretty mean facial hair?
No.
Do you see my facial hair growing in right now?
A little.
Last time I shaved was Monday. Can you grow on my level?
No.
Can I grow on your level? Do you grow? Does yours grow pretty fast or not really?
It's starting to. I mean, I shaved maybe like a couple days ago.
What? That's it? That's a couple days?
Yeah.
God, you make me feel hairy. What's more sexy, back hair or chest hair?
Neither.
If you had to choose, and you had to have one, would you have back hair or chest hair? Because you would think it'd look more presentable.
I'd probably have chest hair.
Really? You'd feel more like a man's man, right?
Yeah.
What if you wanted a nice chest to show off your six-pack, but you had back hair? How many people are ever going to see your back?
A lot.
I've never seen your back.
You've never seen my back?
No, I've never seen your back.
That's true, I guess.
If you go swimming, all you have to do is shave it.
Shave it.
It'll grow back. Your middle of your back has like a ball because you can't reach it.
That's weird.
That would be weird.
I'm gonna call Ben though.
All right, put him on speaker. I want to hear his voice. But don't tell him you're with me. I'll be very quiet. So
What did I tell him?
Huh?
Where am I at?
Just ask him what he's doing.
It's good.
Yeah, you go.
Up, dude?
What are you doing? Did you call?
Yeah, I called you. What are you doing?
Nothing? Where you at?
We're gonna go back to the crib to go drop off Joe's bed. But, you think you can front me a dub till tomorrow? I'm gonna smoke right up the platform.
Why'd you hang up?
Because he hangs up on me all the time.
Sure, it's because you're in Brandon's room right now and you feel like you're being interrogated.
It feels like an interview now.
Oh, I want to hear.
Hello?
What you hang up on me for?
You hung up on me. I'm surprised you called me back.
Oh, well, yeah, dude. You wanna front me that till tomorrow?
Come
We'll
over.
smoke a fat bowl of bread.
Alright, come over.
Alright, I'll be over there in about 45 minutes.
Alright.
Alright, later.
That's what he told me an hour and a half ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, see you in 2 hours. Dude, come on. For real. Let me do an episode of you and Livy. That would be so sweet.
You can't do this out of Brandon's room.
I do it out of Brandon's room.
What's this called again? The
Brandon's room. This is going to be like my... I don't even know how many episodes I have anymore. I have some that I haven't even uploaded yet. I can't take this call right now. It's too serious right now. Too serious of a situation I'm in right now. Brandon's room. When... Well, Livy's home right now, right?
Yeah.
Why don't we just stop this episode, go to your house, and do an episode of Brandon's room with Livy right now? Because you know you're not going to see Ben for another hour.
I don't know. I want to, but I thought we were going to do something. Let's do something.
We're doing it.
This is what we're supposed to do.
This is pretty exciting, right?
It was for like the first 10 minutes.
First 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Come on, dude. I got some serious couples questions.
We could do it another time. Maybe not tonight.
Not tonight?
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning, 7:30. Looks like I'm free. I just checked my notebook.
If I wake up, yeah.
Have you played Twisted Metal since we last played it?
No.
No? Why not?
I don't know. I don't have a PS3, and I don't know too many people that have any.
How's your Vita? How many games you got now?
I got 4 games.
4? What ones?
I got Little Deviants, Luminous, Mortal Kombat, and Patacoon.
I can't take this call. Okay, I'll take it. Can you give me 2 minutes? Oh, jeez. Hello? Caught that. What? What'd you need? Sweet. Dude, why? Yeah. Oh. Right. Hey, can you just text me this? Because I'm in the middle of an episode of Brandon's Room, and you keep calling me. All right, bye. Sister problems. She calls me.
I don't have a sister old enough to call me.
You have a brother, right?
Yeah.
Wait, you have a sister? What? How old's your sister?
Like dead.
For real? She's not old enough to call?
She doesn't have a cell phone or anything.
House phone, do you have one? What? When's the last time you had a house phone?
A couple years ago.
For real? I still have one.
Do you?
You can call it, nobody's ever going to answer for the life of the day.
Really?
Yeah. I could be in a dying situation. I remember my house phone number versus everybody's cell phone number. I'll call and call and call and call and call. I did it one day. I was bored. So I called my house phone like 10 times, knowing that there's people in the living room. 10 times back to back to back to back. I could hear it ring. Everybody else could hear it ring. Nobody got up to answer the phone. And you know what sucks? When you get to the voice machine, the voicemail's not set up.
Really?
Yep, so I can't say help, help. Otherwise I so would do that. But then when it comes to a real dying situation, like, they wouldn't take me seriously, so they probably wouldn't answer.
Oh.
But yeah, it sucks, huh? But you don't remember? Okay, when was the last time you had a house phone? I remember what you said.
Last time? I don't know. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
I've had my own phone.
Since when?
Since 8th grade.
Oh, snap, dude.
There was a time, there's been a couple gaps where I haven't had a phone for a while, so.
For real? Yeah, what was your first phone?
In 8th grade, wrestling is the reason why I got a phone.
Really?
Because we'd go out on wrestling matches, and I had to call my parents. That's when we had a house phone.
I forgot you wrestled, yeah. Okay.
And I needed a cell phone to call my parents because I always had to use some rich white kid's phone.
Don't point to me. You never used my phone, and I'm not rich.
I didn't point to you.
Oh, okay.
I never even used your phone back then.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, I had to use a cell phone, and eventually my parents were like, you need a cell phone, so they got me a little cheap phone.
Nice. I bet you felt cool, huh?
I did. I felt
That
like
was
the king of
awesome.
the world.
Did you use it all the time?
Yeah.
Dude, when I first got a phone, it was a pink Razor, right? I sent I swear to God, I would probably 15,000 text messages a month.
Dude.
I would just, here's me all day. I would text without looking at my phone. I'd look in somebody's eyes and I memorized the buttons. I was like,
Really?
oh, yeah. Here's me now. I'm like, God, this keyboard. I know where all the buttons are. And I could do it half the time, but I can't do it all the time. Or a touchscreen, you know? Makes it tough.
I have the swipe.
Yeah, I have swipe too, but swipe's not cool. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
And see, that's why I always use my keyboard when I type.
I wish I had a keyboard.
That's why I got this phone. 4G keyboard, Samsung Stratosphere. I don't even know if they make it anymore. It's been a while. Probably my phone's a year old.
Is it?
I only got a new phone because my touchscreen went out when we were in Lincoln. Dude, how do you feel about Brad moving?
I don't know. It's kind of...
Were you surprised?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Really?
When Brad said, I'm moving, I was like, what? Where? And he said to Omaha. I was surprised.
You know what we should say?
What?
See you later.
See you later. Well, yeah, I mean, of course.
I'm moving.
I
know. What if I did move?
I don't know.
That would just be the same. You wouldn't even notice. You know why? Because you don't talk to me no more. We're not bros.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
not bros.
no,
Who said
oh.
that? We don't have to be bros and have to hang out every single day. We're still bros.
You don't Skype me anymore. Begin at 458 is my Skype. By the way.
I haven't even Skyped you at all, not once.
Do you have Skype? Why?
I don't know. I don't know any of my bros that use them a lot other than you.
I haven't used Skype since I was in Vegas.
Really?
I Skyped Ben and Brad and Edgar for 2 minutes, and then I hung up. and I could put them on pause, so they don't hear me and I don't hear them. And I'm just like, yeah.
How was that?
Pretty good. Pretty good. To know when I put play back, they're there waiting for me. So it's like they never left. That's when they came up with the whole balloons and they drew us on the balloon versions of ourselves.
Oh.
Did you ever get that picture I sent you of Brad with the...
Yeah.
He was naked.
I sent it to somebody. I don't remember who.
I forgot. I thought I had your number, but I didn't. I sent it to somebody else in my phone, and I don't know whose number it was. No, Brad gave me the number. He gave me the wrong number because he said, "Hey, send this to Smiley." And then he's like, "Then after that, delete it." I was like, "Okay." Well, I sent it, and you see my pictures. I didn't delete it. It's in my text messages. And I never delete my text, dude. I have like every text message since I got my phone.
Really?
Yeah. And I have Brad's picture of him with naked behind the smiley face balloon.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Well, he's the one that told me to take it. It was all his idea. I'm not even lying, dude. He used to be like, "Oh, I bet if I brought that up to him, he'd be like, 'You're the one that told me to do that.'" No, I did not. I said, "Look, Smiley's balloon," when they were drawing balloons people or whatever. Bam. Brad's like, "Oh, I should be naked behind this and send it to Smiley."
That's weird that you guys would send it to me.
That's thoughtful. That's like a greeting card on your cell phone. Every time you open up that text, do you still have the picture?
I don't think so.
Really? Do you want a copy of it?
No.
You don't? I'm going to tweet it. Should I Instagram it? Do you got Instagram?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
Begin at 458 is my Instagram.
I would guess it would be.
Guess what my Twitter name used to be?
Not Begandon?
No, it's always my Twitter name, but my name on there. Have you seen my name now? I changed my name.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Freddy Stitch, man.
Yeah.
That's my detective name.
Freddy Stitch?
Yeah, imagine like being arrested and then be like, "Who caught you?" And then when you're in jail, "Well, this guy named Freddy Stitch." Freddy Stitch caught me too, dude. Bam. Instantly. You know how like people get caught by Dog the Bounty Hunter? If I was in jail and I got caught by Dog the Bounty Hunter, I'd be like, "Dude, I got caught by Dog." Oh, snap. That's awesome. Be like, "You want a TV show? Can we watch A&E on this tonight?" I don't even... Do you watch Dog the Bounty Hunter?
I used to a couple times.
Each episode is the exact same.
Kinda is.
I was just waiting for them to have an episode where they don't catch the guy.
Yeah, I know.
It's like every episode they play, they catch the guy. I want to see how many of them they don't catch.
Probably more than the ones they catch.
They should do it like America's Most Wanted. Did you ever watch that show? Yeah. Where they have the number of people that they catch. Imagine like Dog the Bounty Hunter if they had the little number chart of how many people they caught. And it's like, here's America catching people, and here's Dog the Bounty Hunter catching people. I want to compare numbers. And I guarantee Dog the Bounty Hunter has caught more, and he hasn't been doing it as long as America's Most Wanted.
You really think so?
I think so. Dude, he has like 600, 700 episodes.
Really?
His TV show.
That's a lot.
I'm kidding. I don't know. He has like 6 or 7 seasons, though. If each season was 100 episodes. You got Netflix? Just type in Dog the Bounty Hunter. See how many episodes are on there. I'm going to do the same thing, too. Let's see who goes faster.
All right.
Do-do-do-do-do. Do you have Netflix up yet?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, it's loading.
Mine's been loading.
Come on, man. Okay, Dog the Bounty Hunter. How many episodes? Do you have it up?
168 episodes.
168 episodes. That's 168 people that he caught at least. Besides for 2-part episodes. Is there 2-part episodes? I've never seen one. I don't know. We should be bounty hunters.
You want to be?
Dude, imagine. Who would be the least likely guys to catch somebody?
Oh, yeah, you do. You have paintballs, huh? That's what they use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They use paintballs. Paintballs don't stop anybody.
I know, but we can still use them.
Yeah, dude, that would give us a reason to get pepper spray and tasers.
Hey, the Solomon Exotic.
Yeah, and those N beaters, because I don't say the N word out loud.
N beaters?
Yeah,
you
know how the cops would take out the stick and go, whoosh, and then they'd hit a black guy.
N beaters.
The N beaters.
I don't know.
Imagine KKKs. What did they used to call black people? What did black people used to be called when they were slaves?
I don't know. What did they?
What's a racial slur for black people?
You tell me.
Exactly.
I don't know.
I know what you're thinking.
Nigerian?
Yep. Nigerian.
A Nigerian beater.
Yep.
You call those things a Nigerian beater?
Yes. Haven't you ever wanted a Nigerian beater? Imagine what it feels like to have a Nigerian beater in your hand while beating a Nigerian.
I've never had a Nigerian, and I never had to beat a Nigerian.
You were gonna say you never had a Nigerian in your hand.
It came out. I wasn't gonna say that though.
You were too. Dude.
A Nigerian beater. I never had that
in your hand.
In my hand.
So you never had a Nigerian in your hand before?
No.
Well,
I don't even think I've ever met a Nigerian.
Me neither. You want to?
Not really.
Yeah. What sounds excited about Nigeria? Name one thing in Nigeria. Elephants. Nope, they don't have those.
They don't have elephants?
I don't know, do they?
Do they even have a Walmart?
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
It's in Africa.
What about a McDonald's? Do they have a McDonald's?
I doubt it. Africans probably don't even know how to spell. They don't, if they seen an M, they would. I don't know what they think it was like a crescent roll. Do they even have crescent rolls?
Do they even know what a crescent roll is?
Probably not. Do they know what white people are?
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
They don't have a tube over their television, TV, Netflix, internet.
Do they have that?
I don't know. They probably got. I don't even know if they have dial-up. Dude, imagine a world without Wi-Fi. That's what Nigeria would be for me.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can't live without Wi-Fi?
No, I could live without Wi-Fi, but imagine a world without one.
It'd be like...
Life goes on, right? So if Nigeria's over there, as if I never knew it existed. When I found out about Wi-Fi, that's when I found out about Nigeria.
Really?
Yep.
It's interesting.
Would you ever go there? Like, if I had $1 million and I was like, Smiley, come to Nigeria with me.
Why go there if you can go somewhere better?
How do you know? Have you ever been to Nigeria? How do you know it's so crappy? Maybe, you know what? Maybe it's like the Laguna Beach of Africa.
Well, here's one example of how I know it's not the greatest place. You don't see too many people talking about it.
We're talking about it.
Yeah, we are, because we don't know what's there, and we're trying to
Exactly.
figure out what's there, but we don't know because not too many people talk about it.
Dude,
You
you
research it.
You want to hear something that a lot of people like in America don't know, but it's everywhere in Canada, pretty much?
What?
Have you ever heard of a bag of milk?
A bag of milk?
Yeah. I have this thing that I found out the other day. In Canada, I was watching the news. In Canada, for a gallon of milk, it's like $9 or something, right?
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
So, and then I found out they have bags of milk. And I'm trying to find out everything I can about bags of milk. I might even do an episode of Brandon's Room by myself, which I haven't done one yet, where it's just me talking about bags of milk because it's so interesting. Would you listen to it?
No.
You really wouldn't? You wouldn't listen to any episodes of Brandon's Room?
I probably would, but I mean, if it's just you talking to yourself about
Bags of milk? Dude, you have not heard my rants.
I haven't.
You haven't.
But it's just like
Give it a
other,
chance.
It's like any other guy telling me, "Hey, can you listen to this tape about me talking to myself about bags of milk?" I would just be like,
Yes!
no.
Dude, oh my god, though. I don't want to spoil it because I know a ton of facts about bags of milk right now.
Well, can you tell me?
I'll tell you one. Bag of milk is average like $6. Guess how much milk goes in a bag of milk?
2 gallons?
That'll be today's trivia question. How much? What's like whatever the gallons, liters, meters, whatever. I don't know. How much goes into one bag of milk in Canada?
I don't
The
know.
average bag of milk.
I've never seen a bag of milk before.
I got a picture.
All right. Really.
All right, hold on. Let me pull up a picture. I think it's on Twitter. Because I got it. I had somebody tweet me a picture of a bag of milk. I was tweeting a Canadian.
Really?
Yeah. And hold on. I think Lucero might have tweeted back, actually, from... Oh, nope. She never tweeted back. How lame sauce. Anyways, let me go to... How do you check your favorites? Oh, there's my favorites. All right. Bag of milk, twit pick. Coming up. That's what a bag of milk looks like. Could you imagine, like, having your kid carry in... That's a 1% bag of milk. 1% fat.
I'd say a gallon would be in that thing.
A gallon? Okay. You're not going to believe me, but it really is. Is gallon your final answer?
Yeah?
That's what you want to choose for the answer for today's trivia question.
Yeah.
A gallon.
A gallon of milk.
A gallon of milk goes into one bag of milk for $6 that Canadians buy.
All right, half a gallon. That's my final answer.
Half a gallon.
Half a gallon.
Half a gallon's your final answer.
Half a gallon's my final answer.
Wrong, dude.
Oh, what was it? What's the answer?
1.25 liters goes into a bag of milk.
Oh, that's...
Could you imagine, like, going to the store and having your kid, and you know how, like, if you're like, here, carry this gallon of milk for me or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Would you have your kid carry a bag of milk? Would you feel safe with your kid carrying a bag of milk?
Yeah, I guess.
Really? You wouldn't be scared that he would drop it and then all of a sudden the bag of milk goes everywhere?
Well, a gallon of milk would be easier to just go...
Not really.
Everywhere.
I want to get a bag of milk, and I will, if I ever do get one, I'll buy a gallon of milk, and we'll drop them from the equal distance and see what happens. Because I want to solve this philosophy. I'm going to do an episode of Brandon's Room just because you're doubting me, and I'm going to make you listen to it. Don't ask me how, but I will find a way for you to listen to it.
Alright, keep it under 15 minutes, and I will.
15 minutes? Bam, done. I can do it under 15 minutes. I'll even shake on it. You just touched a faggot's hand. I was talking to myself. Never mind. I was talking to myself. I don't want you to be offended of what I was thinking about you. Have you ever thought out loud? That's what I just did. That's what I just did. Dude, I'm gonna upload some more episodes of Brandon's Room. This might take a little while for me to upload, but I got plenty more, and you need to listen to them.
I listened to a couple.
You listened to a couple? I got Brad and Kevin.
Yeah, let's hear that one.
Sounds
interesting.
Those are two different episodes.
I thought
yeah.
they were together.
Oh god, they're pretty good though. They're
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah, you find out teaser for you. You find out about why Kevin is obsessed with Jessica Alba, and Brad. Me and him talk about old people and how I would get him a nice old lady. And I also have one with Edith, Brad, and Tia. Talk about, I don't remember what we talk about, but we talk about some stuff. And then I also have one where I made in a car. I'm not going to tell you who's in that because that's a spoiler. And then I have another one where I got a couple of guys playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
You should get Will on this.
Will? Oh, I want to. That'd be awesome,
Tell
right?
him about Jill and everything.
Yeah, dude, like, this could be Will's Confessions. You know how Usher had Confessions?
Will's Confessions.
Oh, yeah, dude. This is like the idea episode of Brandon's Room with Smiley. That's awesome, dude. Do you want a job where you don't get paid and you can just help me out?
So volunteer?
Yeah. Community service. Consider it.
I don't know. I don't have too much time on my hands.
You know what? You got 10 minutes on your hands? Dude, you go to the toilet, right? You text or you're on your phone every time on your toilet, right? Imagine every time you're on the toilet, you dedicate your toilet time to me.
To you?
Yeah. Anytime between 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
What would I have to do?
Just text me, and then just let me know, hey, it's my toilet time. And you know what I'm going to say? All right, here's your assignment.
All right.
That's awesome.
All right.
Shake on it. Shook a faggot. Hit him twice. Sorry.
Yeah, I shook a faggot.
Dude, I was thinking out loud again, man. Oh, God, this is going to be awesome. Anyways, I would love to get Will on here. I'd love to get Lucero on here, too. I don't know how likely it's going to happen. I haven't seen her in a while. I haven't seen him in a while.
Just tell him what you told me earlier. You want to do something? Come over. I thought we were going to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what we're doing? We're doing an episode of Brandon's Room. Was it worth it?
Yeah. Like, all right. Yeah, it was.
Was it worth the last, 54 minutes, almost 55 minutes of your time?
It's not like I was going to do anything anyway.
Well, how do you know? We could have done something completely different.
Well, I mean, like, if I would have never came, I would have never done anything.
You would have been at home doing nothing.
Exactly.
So why not do nothing with a friend and talk about it so you can remember it? Imagine what your kid is going to listen to when he's 16 years old. He's going to be like, what did my dad do when he was 19 years old? Bam! Your kid is going to listen to an episode of Brandon's Room. Or like that time if I die, you're going to be like, wow, this is the only conversation that I have recorded with Brandon.
Yeah.
And if you die, I'll be like, wow, this is the only conversation other than all those hidden camera videos I have with Smiley.
Oh, God. You don't have hidden cameras.
You don't know that. Dude, I could be a total, creeper. Where have I been the past month? Why don't you answer that?
You're freaking me out now already.
Yeah? I couldn't do that. That would be pretty creepy.
Where you hiding the cameras at?
Smiley's looking around looking for cameras. I don't have any
It's in
cameras.
that castle, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, it is.
There's no camera in the castle. That's a good spot, dude. You're doing good as a volunteer, man. You're my fourth in command.
Fourth? What can it be your second or first?
I'm first in command. I'm like the first three. You're the fourth guy I talk to.
Oh.
So I'll talk to myself 3 times deep. Like Inception, but with talking to myself. Have you seen Inception?
No.
You have not seen Inception? You almost made me spit out my water.
No, I haven't seen it.
Dude, imagine a dream inside a dream inside a dream. A dream 3 levels deep.
Is that bad?
That's amazing. Imagine dreaming while you're dreaming, and then while that second dream's going on, you're dreaming in your third one.
I've had a dream within a dream, but not a dream within a dream within a dream.
Right.
I've never had that.
You never had that? It's intense.
Is it?
Yeah.
Have you?
I can't say I have. But I have experienced Inception, so I could say I have. Because I watched a dream happen. Yeah. Dude, I don't know. You gotta watch it. You gotta
watch it.
It's amazing movie. I love it. And I'm gonna try to get more people on here. See what I can do. But it works good. Were you surprised with Brandon's room?
Yeah.
Were you just like...
That is just one of those typical Brandon things that Brandon does.
Really?
Is what I see it as, yeah.
That's what you see it as? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean typical thing?
Like, I don't know. I guess I wasn't surprised because I see this weird thing that I thought was
A
something else.
dildo? You're like, is that a dildo? Start tapping it. Oops, that was me.
So, yeah.
Yeah. You really just thought...
If Ben was doing this, I would call him a fucking weirdo and sock him in the face.
You would?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But I know you, and this is something that you would do, so...
I think Ben would rape somebody if it came down to it.
He'd probably use a camera.
Yeah. And see, I wouldn't want to have a camera to remember me raping somebody. I'd just rather have the audio.
American audio porn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't talked about Chinese audio porn in a long time.
I know.
I'm going to start tweeting about that.
Are you?
I'm going to start tweeting about that. Dude, I used to all the time. All the time. It used to be in my bio.
Have you listened to Chinese audio porn?
No, I have not. Nobody has. It's illegal. It ceases to exist.
So there is no...
It exists only in China. But if it comes to America, then most of the time there's no real proven fact that I can know it's Chinese audio porn for real.
I'm pretty sure you can find it on the internet.
No, you can't, dude.
You can't?
When I worked at Stream, I heard of Chinese audio porn from a guy that was in his 60s. That's how I discovered Chinese audio porn.
Oh.
Do you want to go into this right now? Because I can tell you this whole story.
Sure.
Okay. So this guy that I used to work with, he's 60s, big guy, probably about 300 pounds. Big guy, heavy breather. Real nice guy. He made me laugh all the time. Anyways, he would say the most perfect perverted things. I don't know how you could say something that's perfect perverted things. I don't know. But anyways, I was on a call talking to some person, and he puts his hand on my shoulder and he grabs it and he looks at me with like dead serious, and he's like, "My dad died and had a heart attack while listening to Chinese audio porn." And I just look over because I never heard of Chinese audio porn before. And I just look over while he says that to me, and he has the most dead serious face. And I'm in the middle of a call, and I just bust out laughing. Like, I just bust out. And then I came up with the abbreviation CAP, Chinese audio porn, so I could say it at work without getting in trouble. And then I thought of like making t-shirts and stuff like that. Chinese audio porn t-shirts, that'd be pretty cool. I think it'd sell.
Really?
If I ever become like rich or famous, I'm gonna make my own brand Chinese audio porn. Oh yeah. And then like even kids, your kids will be wearing cap t-shirts. They'll be wearing caps. Chinese audio porn caps. But anyway, so I looked into what Chinese audio porn was, and you really can't find it. All I find is stories, because it really exists. I mean, I'm not joking when Chinese audio porn is real. It really exists. Like, for example, like one of the first cases of Chinese audio porn, they were doing an audio book, and there's a sex thing in there, right? Well, this Chinese narrator how to make the noises for the audio book because that's what's in the book. Well, she made the noises, recorded it, they published the book. China took down all the audio recordings of the book. The girl she was a famous model or whatever. She did 2 years in prison in China.
Damn.
For recording her sexual noises. And they took everything off of everything. I mean, dude, this is serious stuff. When I say Chinese audio porn is really hard, and the only way you can get it is illegally, and any Asian and their grandma could sound like a Chinese person and have audio porn. But you don't really know if it's Chinese audio porn unless you are 100% sure and know that it came from China.
So it has to come from China.
It has to, in order for it to be Chinese audio porn. If it's some Chinese girl in America recording that, she's like, oh, I just made Chinese audio porn. Shut up. Shut up.
Why? It's a Chinese
She's
girl.
in America. It doesn't count. It's legal.
Oh, it's legal here?
Yeah. Only thing that makes Chinese audio porn thrilling is because of the heart attacks, the blood rush that it gives you. Like, I mean, people are devastated when they listen to Chinese audio porn. Like, I mean, it's one of the greatest sounds in the whole wide world. Never personally heard it. Just know from people telling me. For example, a man died of a heart attack while listening to Chinese audio porn. True story? I don't know. It could happen.
So, if you were rich, would you go to China and get this Chinese audio porn?
Honestly, I would try.
I would try.
And if I came back with it, I would be successful in Chinese audio porn. But I couldn't upload it to the internet because then I can get caught and it's illegal.
You don't have to do that. You can just keep it for yourself.
Keep it for myself.
Like
or when friends come over, dude, guess what? Guess what I scored? What? Chinese audio porn. Whether it's up to you if you believe me or not, but I know for a fact myself it's real because I personally had it made. You know what I'm saying? I would be therefore a director of Chinese audio porn. Director and writer, not performer.
Why would you perform?
Because I'm not Chinese.
I'll be your performer.
You'll be my performer for Chinese audio porn? If I wanted Mexican audio porn, I'd just go to a Latin website or something.
How do you know it's real?
Mexicans don't know how to use technology.
So you're telling me that I don't know how to use technology?
You're not a real Mexican.
I'm not a real Mexican.
You're not from Mexico.
How do you
And
know
you're
that?
in America.
How do you know that?
You're speaking English.
I know I'm speaking English. I'm bilingual.
No. If you're a real Mexican, a real man's man of Mexico, you don't speak English. And you have 30 people living in your home. And your wife would drive a minivan.
That's pretty racist, but
That is, yeah. And then you wouldn't live in a house.
What would I live in?
You would live in a hut made out of clay.
And that's Mexican?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I always see on documentaries on TV.
I'm talking about, yeah, that's like deep in the dirty south of
Yeah.
Not even in Mexico. That's
Okay,
like in
it's
Honduras.
either in Mexico, you're
That's
either
like in
poor or you're part of
Honduras.
the drug cartel.
Alright, I guess.
Rape is legal in Mexico, right?
I don't know.
Either that or you're a crooked cop. Is there any straight cops? Have you ever been to Mexico?
Yeah, I've been there a couple times.
What? When's the last time you've been to Mexico?
A couple years ago.
How old were you?
I was still in high school.
Was it a difficult time for you?
Yeah, because I got stranded over there for 5 days.
Serious?
Yeah.
What? I thought you were kidding.
No.
What? What happened?
Well, we went to Mexico, right? And the Durango that I have, I don't know if you've seen that red Durango at my house.
No.
Alright, well, I have a red Durango over there. And,
Is it in your garage?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we drove it over there, everything was fine. And we were living where we're living at, right? In this, I don't know what they call it, a state or province or whatever, province.
In America?
No, in Mexico.
I didn't know they have stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyways, go.
So, alright, state. So we go to their capital, and we're there for like the whole day, and then on our way back, my dad doesn't notice that he's driving on like, you know those little numbers right after drive? There's like 1 and 2.
Oh, the gears?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess he had it on 2 or 1, and he drove it the whole way back. And then we started hearing noises in the car in the Durango, right? And my dad looks down, he's like, "Oh shit!" So he puts it back on drive, and not knowing this whole time, because this place has a lot of hills and slopes and whatnot. And yeah, that's how our car broke. So we've already been to Mexico for 2 weeks, and we were gonna leave like 2 days after that, but we couldn't. So we had to stay another week to fix it there, in a week. So they did fix it, but it didn't last us too long. So once we left, we were 2 hours away from the border. So our car just took shit, and we're just sitting stranded. Imagine just like endless roads.
Right.
Left and right in the dark middle of the night, like midnight.
Like the Hills of Eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just rode and there's nothing, and there's just like a bridge. And like can't see anything. So we're shining here in the dark. We're freaking out. Because it's Mexico. Not the safest place to be at in the middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere. With shitty cars. Hello?
I think it's Livy.
What's up?
Is it Livy?
Nothing. Chilling at Brandon.
Yeah, tell Livy I said hi. Can I talk to her?
Here, Brandon wants to talk to you.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hey, what's up, Livy?
nothing.
What are you doing?
Bored.
Oh, you want to hang out with me and Smiley?
No, it's okay.
Well, what if me and Smiley come over and hang out with you?
It's up to you guys.
Are you down, Smiley? I think Smiley says he's down.
That's a surprise.
Alright. So, we'll be there in a bit.
Okay.
Alright.
I thought Brandon's room was supposed to be in
Brandon's room can go mobile, dude. You asked earlier. Dude, are you down to do this episode? I wanted to do a couples episode. I haven't had a couple on here yet. You guys are dating. You guys are real serious. I think you're serious. I don't really know. You're seriously dating.
I think you're serious.
But anyways, you're in Mexico in the middle of nowhere.
And yeah, and then my dad just walks right under the bridge. And he sees something, and he comes back and gets me, and he's like, "Come here." So we walk like a couple steps right under the bridge. And like out in this ditch, we see this like white bloody rag that we didn't want to go near. So my dad's like, "Don't tell anybody or else they'll start panicking." So we go back, and we have like literally we can't do anything.
Then why did he show you?
I don't know.
Like
so
maybe he was panicking and he wanted to just tell somebody.
And he told me, and then
you were thinking about it and you were panicking.
But I didn't say much. And then eventually a police came, Mexican police, and took us to a checkpoint. And they called the mechanic guy, and he took it. And we stayed. What happened? I don't remember what happened. Oh yeah, we got into Durango, and the tow truck came, and we're sitting in Durango as they're taking it off. So we go to a hotel.
That would never happen in America.
Yeah. So we stay at a hotel. We get up like at 6, 7 in the morning. And there's... I don't know. The streets looked empty. This was a weird town. It looked kind of creepy.
Right.
And the bus station was empty. There's like nobody. And we're just like, we need to get back to America. Can we get tickets? So for 5 whole days, we're just traveling. And we have eventually we get to Texas and we have no more money, so we have to sit there for 2 more days until my aunt and uncle send us some money so we can get back home. And yeah, this is pretty rough. So
that's funny.
That's not funny.
I mean, that's awesome. That's like a unique story. I would never have any story like that because that would never happen to me.
That would never. Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. I never knew that. Does anybody else know that?
No. I've told a couple people.
We just shared a moment, dude. High five to faggot. I'm sorry, I'm thinking out loud again. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, I appreciate your time and effort here today on Brandon's Room. It was amazing to spend this moment with you, Smiley.
All right. Sweet. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it was really cool, huh? Yeah?
Cool.
Cool. That's really cool. I'm not done with this conversation.
Oh, you're done?
No.
Oh.
Do you want to try the bonus round of Brandon's Room's trivia question?
Why not?
All right, double or nothing. Without touching or flipping that jersey, number 12 on the Vikings, what player is that? I did tell you the answer earlier.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Come on. Do you want a hint?
Yeah.
I told you the answer earlier.
I know you did.
That's your hint. Well, you can't touch it, move it, nothing. You can't,
I don't know.
Okay. Make it easier. That other jersey, same rules apply.
I don't know.
You don't remember either player of those jerseys' 50th anniversary jerseys. Hint. One guy's black, preferably number 12. Number 69 is white.
I don't know these two gentlemen. I've never seen them in my life. I've never heard of their names until maybe a couple seconds ago. Or no.
Like an hour
ago.
Percy Harvin and Jared Allen.
Percy Harvin. Yeah, see, it still feels like it's...
That's a cool name, though, right? Imagine if my name was Percy Harvin. You would not take me seriously.
I would call you Pussy Harvin.
That's awesome.
What?
Touch
That's
me.
awesome? No.
Then you know what you could say, what you did?
What?
What would you call me if my name was Percy Harvin?
What would I do?
What would you call me?
Pussy? Pussy Harvin?
And then if you touched me?
I call you faggot.
For you touching me?
Yeah.
Wow, that's intense.
That's intense. No, I would probably never touch you. I'd probably bully you. I'd be your bully.
You would...
I'd call you Pussy Harvin.
Wow. It looks like until next time. See you later.